10 psychological facts that will blow your mind. Did you know that the brain is the most complex and least understood part of the human body? With the help of modern technology and years of research, we have uncovered fascinating information about how our brains work and the impact it has on our thoughts, emotions, and behavior. So sit back, relax, and get ready to have your mind blown by the remarkable discoveries we have to share. Number 1. The primacy effect. The primacy effect is a well-known psychological phenomenon. Our brain tends to remember the items at the beginning of the list more clearly than those in the middle or end. The reason behind this is that when we are exposed to a list of items, we tend to pay more attention to the first few items than the others. Consequently, our brain processes and stores the initial information more effectively, leading to better recollection in the long run. Hence, if you want to ensure that your message is retained and remembered, it is essential to structure your content effectively by starting with the most important parts. This will not only help your audience comprehend your message better, but also assist them in retaining the information for a longer duration of time. Number 2. The recency effect. On the other hand, we also remember the last few items in a sequence more easily. This is called the recency effect. So if you want to make a good impression in a presentation, make sure to end strong and leave a lasting impression. In fact, studies show that individuals were more likely to give higher evaluations to experiences that ended on a high note. Therefore, the final impression is vital in shaping how the audience perceives the entire presentation. As a presenter, it is important to keep this in mind and tailor the conclusion in a way that leaves a positive impact on the audience. Number 3. The Bader-Meinhof phenomenon. This is a fascinating occurrence that can happen to anyone. It happens when you learn a new word or a new concept and then seem to encounter it everywhere you look. This phenomenon is not only prevalent in language learning, but can occur with any learned subject. This strange experience can be attributed to the human brain's selective attention, which subconsciously prioritizes information that it finds important. Therefore, it concludes that the sudden interest has to do with the new information's undeniable importance, causing people to notice it more often. This effect can last for any duration, from several days to a lifetime, depending on the individual and their dedication to the learned concept. Number 4. The Pygmalion effect. Research has shown that when teachers or managers have high expectations for certain students or employees, they tend to perform better than their peers who do not receive such expectations. This effect is not limited to just verbal communication of expectations, but also includes non-verbal cues such as body language and tone of voice. It is important to recognize the power of our beliefs and expectations, as they can have a significant impact on the performance of others. Number 5. The Zeigarnik effect. The Zeigarnik effect is a powerful psychological phenomenon that highlights the importance of leaving tasks incomplete. According to this concept, incomplete or interrupted tasks are more memorable than completed ones. As a result, taking breaks during prolonged work sessions can help improve focus and productivity. This means that you should not feel guilty for taking a break and stepping away from your work. In fact, by doing so, you'll come back to your tasks with renewed energy and a fresh perspective. It's essential to give your brain a chance to recharge so that you can tackle the rest of your day with ease. So take that break and embrace the power of the Zeigarnik effect. Number 6. The halo effect. The halo effect is a well-known phenomenon that heavily influences people's judgments. The idea suggests that one's initial impression of a person creates a ripple effect on their opinion of that person's characteristic traits. In simpler terms, if someone is deemed attractive, they're more likely to be perceived as kind, intelligent, and prosperous. The halo effect can be observed in various areas of life, from job interviews to social relationships. It's essential to be aware of our innate cognitive biases to avoid letting the halo effect unfairly impact our judgments of others. Number 7. The illusion of control. The illusion of control can be damaging to our decision-making abilities. When we believe that we have control over situations that we actually don't, we are more likely to make decisions based on our false sense of control rather than on the actual probability of a positive outcome. For example, A gambler may believe that they have control over the cards they are dealt and continue to bet more money, despite the fact that the odds are against them. Understanding the illusion of control can help us make more rational decisions and be less susceptible to superstitions and false beliefs. Number 8. The Dunning-Kruger effect. The Dunning-Kruger effect is a concept that has been observed in various fields from psychology and education to politics and business. Essentially, it refers to the tendency of individuals with limited knowledge or skills to overestimate their abilities. The effect is particularly common in those who lack experience or training in a particular area, but feel confident in their judgment nonetheless. Unfortunately, this can lead to serious problems, as these individuals often make mistakes or poor decisions due to their misplaced confidence. Despite its negative implications, the Dunning-Kruger effect provides an important reminder that true expertise requires a deep understanding of one's own limitations and a willingness to seek out new knowledge and skills. Number 9. Cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance is a common cognitive bias that can have a significant impact on our thought process. It happens when an individual is faced with conflicting beliefs or values, which causes discomfort. In response, people try to reduce this discomfort by either changing their beliefs or by dismissing the new information. This psychological phenomenon can play a significant role in how people make decisions, as it can lead us to hold on to beliefs that are not necessarily true or accurate. It is important to be aware of cognitive dissonance in order to make more rational and informed decisions. Lastly, confirmation bias. This is a common cognitive bias that can affect decision-making in various situations. People tend to give more weight to the information that supports their beliefs or values while ignoring or downplaying the information that contradicts them. This phenomenon can occur in all spheres of life, including politics, religion, and even science. This can prevent people from considering alternative perspectives, which can ultimately lead to closed-mindedness and lack of growth. It is crucial to be aware of this bias and actively work towards overcoming it by considering diverse viewpoints and challenging our own beliefs. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so we can keep making them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and remember to click on the notification bell. Also, be sure to check my other videos as well. Thanks for watching.